Hey race fans, Ross Smith from Racetrack.com. We are out here at Motorsports Ranch Crescent with the National Autosports Association and talking to a few fun folks. And Casey, you're in HPDE 3?
A fun folk,
yeah,
I would consider.
Absolutely. So out of all the fun things that you could possibly do, why racing?
Yeah, I grew up just loving anything fast. Riding horses, older brother,
Nice.
got on some four-wheelers. I have the need for speed, if you will. And also, I'm getting older, and it's like, what's next from a hobby perspective? You're done with sports and everything else. Yeah. And what community can I be a part of next? Yeah. And so that was a big part of it.
Awesome. Speaking of community, so what brought you to NASA? So
I saw, I got pushed into attending as a spectator. My very first time at NASA, at Crescent, actually. And it was one of those things where I'd never been to a race before. And a little scary, didn't know what to expect. A little intimidating.
Okay.
I love cars, but I don't know much about racing in general, so I kind of came out here just wanting to check it out, look at the cars, and walked around a little bit, and I had everybody probably with a confused look on my face, I don't know, but approaching me like, hey, you want to sit in my car type of thing, or like, yeah, do you have any questions? And it was just so welcoming.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So as a woman coming into motorsports, was that a little intimidating?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what made that easier for you?
Just pushing myself to do it. I think it's so easy to be intimidated and scared, and having the attitude of, I'm going to be intimidated and scared until I show up. Right, so it was just one of those where I kind of had to push through.
Right.
And I get nervous and scared.
I'm not going to let it intimidate me. I'm just not going to do it.
I'm not going to let it do it. But
that's a great attitude. Coming into this, did you have a budget in mind for doing this?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Absolutely not. And that's the first thing I learned. The first thing I learned is, yeah, so what's your budget? And I'm like, well, I want to drive a fast car.
I want to drive a fast car.
Yeah. I'm like, I want a Corvette or whatever. So I've learned a ton. And that's another reason, like, why NASA, why this event. Everybody wants to help you.
Yes.
Everybody wants to, here's my phone number. If you have any questions, if I don't know the answer, I know somebody who does know the answer.
Right.
Especially when talking about budget.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's a family, and we have to help each other out.
Absolutely, and I'm still learning when it comes to budget, and that's one thing. Right now, I'm looking to purchase a race car.
Awesome.
And being in this community, it gives you're basically sampling, right? Just in talking to different people about why they like their certain car, or how did they start out.
Yep. What piece of advice, or is there anything that you could tell somebody that may be out there going, well, how do I get into this if I'm really interested? What piece of advice would you give them?
Show up.
Okay. Just that simple.
Show
up, just do it.
Show up.
Get out here and see what it's all about.
It's going to be scary, it's going to be intimidating. Just show up, and the rest will be taken care of, because here at NASA, I know in this community in general, they take care of their people.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Let's go check out the car.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This looks like a fun car. This really looks like a blast. Like, how did you come across this, or what's the story with this car?
Well, you would be right, Ross. That is a fun car, and actually, I'm renting it. It's a track rental from Autoline.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so before this car, I was driving a BMW M2.
Oh, fun.
I was in a Porsche Cayman R.
Oh, Lord, you tried a lot. Oh, you said that you tried a lot of them.
This Toyota is so much fun, and I think a purchase might be in the works. Yeah. They're building a community, and that's what it's all about.
That's awesome. So this might be it.
This might be it. This might be the one.
Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. Well, I guess we'll see.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Catch back out with me in a month.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.